this is factory I/O, and we have our simple simulation in here, our simple scene. We couldn't find the arm, so we used light bulbs to show you how the logic works. We have the light on the left right here represents the pneumatic cylinder up, and the light on the left, the second set of lights, the one on the left represents the arm up, and the right two lights on the right represent the arm and the pneumatic cylinder being down. So I'm gonna play that from here, and as you can see, the two lights on the right turned on, which means the pneumatic cylinder and the arm are both down now, they're not going up. And I'm gonna start the program. So the boxes start going. It's gonna skip this one, it's not turning on for this one. The other one it turned on. You see the light on the left turned on, means the pneumatic cylinder went up to tip over the box, and the other one, the arm went up to flip the box. And if I press the stop button, it's gonna stop. If I start again, it's gonna start from where I stopped it. And the emergency button is gonna stop everything, including the arm and the pneumatic cylinder, and they're represented by the lights in here. So the lights are off, and I have to release the emergency button before starting the program again. So that's for factory I/O. And now I'm gonna stop that. I'm gonna go to control I/O here, and here you can see our logic, our program. I tried to do it using Siemens TIA, but I couldn't for some reason. I couldn't connect Siemens TIA to PLC SIM because PLC SIM is an older version, so I had a problem with that. And eventually I used control I/O, which used block function blocks, and it worked fine. So that's the start stop, and that's the stop light, our pneumatic cylinder. I'm gonna start from the pneumatic cylinder. It uses a counter up, boolean, diffuse sensor 2, sensor first box, it's gonna count 1, second box count 2. Okay, that's right. Then Q is gonna send the signal to the AND operation in here, which has two inputs. One of them is the output of the counter, the other one is the emergency button. And once they're both true, warning light 2 is gonna come on, which means pneumatic cylinder up. And then when it's gonna go down after 0.5 seconds. 0.5 seconds means the pneumatic cylinder gonna go up. After 0.5 seconds, the counter gonna reset, and it's gonna go back down. How it's gonna go back down? Because you have a condition here that says if that is not true, then this true, means just keep it down. If it's not up, keep it down. And for the arm, it's the same logic. And then we go up for the start stop. Start, that's a kind of a latch, so it starts from here, and operation, count for emergency, and then the two conveyor belts. And then here I have the two conveyor belts and or operation with the start button. And after that, they have another AND operation for the stop button and emergency button. That's one to count for the stop button. Once it's pushed, then this whole output gonna be false, which means this one is false. They're all gonna turn off. And this here for the stop button light, to count for the light, just to turn on the light when the stop button is pushed, turn off the light when it's not pushed. And I'm using a flip-flop in here, so set reset function for that. And that's basically it for the logic. I tried to also mimic that on Siemens TIA here. So I have the same thing, that's for the build, and then you go down, this for the pneumatic cylinder and the arm, but it's not working, of course, because I couldn't connect it, but I just made it in here to show it. So arm up, and they're all not connected